Hello and welcome to the History of Movie Theaters and Drive-In for Bucyrus-Galion, Ohio. 1886. The Opera House in Bucyrus opens on September 13. 1906. The Wonderland Theatre in Bucyrus opens on August 10. 1907. The Majestic Theatre in Bucyrus opens on November 18. 1908. The Majestic and Wonderland in Bucyrus is taken over by E. Elberson according to the Evening Telegraph of October 31, 1908. 1910. The Mystic Theatre in Galion is first mentioned in the newspaper in December. 1911. The Hippodrome in Bucyrus opens on February 2. The first ad for the Royal Theatre in Galion was placed in the newspaper on August 19. The Wonderland in Bucyrus closes. 1915. The Marlowe Theatre in Bucyrus opens. 1916. The Marlowe Theatre in Bucyrus reopens as the Southern Theatre on December 31. 1918. The Majestic Theatre in Bucyrus reopens as the Grand on February 2. 1921. The Grand Theatre in Bucyrus closes. 1922. The Hippodrome Theatre in Crestline opens or first mentioned in the newspaper. 1929. The Mystic Theatre in Galion is renamed on July 18, 1929, as the Ohio Theatre. The Royal Theatre in Galion closes. 1930. The State Theatre in Galion opens on May 1. 1933. The Hippodrome Theatre in Bucyrus reopens as the State on April 30. 1936. Shine Theatres opens the Bucyrus Theatre on February 14. 1937. The State Theatre in Bucyrus closes. The Crest Theatre in Crestline opens on June 22. 1948. The Ohio Theatre in Galion closes. 1949. The Tri-City Drive-In in Bucyrus opens on June 15. The Galion Theatre opens on July 7. The State Theatre in Galion closes. 1953. The Hippodrome Theatre closes in Crestline. 1973. The Galion Twin Drive-In opens on September 7. 1975. The Galion Theatre closes. 1976. The Tri-City Drive-In in Bucyrus adds its second screen on September 3. The West Side Cinema in Galion opens on October 1. 1977. The Bucyrus Theatre closes. 1978. Tyker Theatres reopens the Bucyrus Cinema on November 10. The Crest Theatre in Crestline closes. 1979. The Galion Twin Drive-In adds its third screen on April 27. Tyker Theatres opens the Bucyrus Cinema 1 and 2 on December 21 by closing off a balcony and putting a wall down the middle of the lower section. 1982. The Galion 3 Drive-In closes one screen. The Tri-City Drive-In 1 and 2 in Bucyrus closes in the fall. 1983. The Tri-City Drive-In 1 and 2 in Bucyrus is reopened by Tyker Theatres on July 7. 1984. The Tri-City Drive-In 1 and 2 in Bucyrus reopens as the Town and Country Drive-In 1 and 2 on March 16. The West Side Cinema starts to show adult movies. 1985. These Galion Theatres closed in 1985. 1986. The West Side Cinema in Galion reopens on February 14 and closes on April 24. The Town and Country Drive-In 1 and 2 in Bucyrus closes on August 10. 1991. The Bucyrus Cinema 1 and 2 closes after a fire on August 2. 1996. The movie's Bucyrus opens on November 15 with 5 screens. 1997. The movie's Bucyrus was renamed the Capitol Cinema 5 on August 8. 2007. The Capitol Cinema 5 closes when everyone went to better appointed cinemas in Mansfield and Marion. Thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe.